Hey YouTubers, this is Bob Hickman. It is so good to be back with you. Well, I want to say thank you to all of you who came out to my last video, which was Messages from the Spirit World. And you guys seem to really enjoy that, and I enjoy doing that for you guys as well. So we'll be having more of those. Anyways, last week I promised you guys we would do a video on the blood moon prophecies. And we have a blood moon coming up. Now, blood moon is actually when there's a total eclipse of the moon. And the moon shows up literally in the sky as dark red. It's when the earth comes between the sun and the moon, and it creates a shadow on the moon. And the moon looks like it's black. Not black, but dark red. It's called blood moon. And interestingly, throughout history, whenever there's been a blood moon, strange events have occurred on the earth. And we have a blood moon coming up on April 4th, 2015. And a lot of you have been writing, said, Psychic Bob, is it the end of the world? What does it mean? Well, I don't think it's the end of the world. But I will tell you, I do think that this foreshadows some coming world events. And one of the world events is going to be connected to UFOs. I believe later this year, we will see, as I mentioned earlier, a market increase, a rise in sightings, to where it may even create panic on the earth. So I feel that the blood moon heralds changes of a global nature. I also feel that the blood moon prophesies some further coming conflicts in the world. I particularly want to watch Syria. I think there may be an escalation of activities in that region. Interestingly also, I feel that the blood moon has a direct connection to Israel and the happenings in the Middle East. Now, the Vatican, whether you know it or not, has been doing a lot of diplomacy with Israel. And I believe that the blood moon heralds what I would call a false peace. We will see in the coming year in Israel a great sense of peace. I believe we'll see the Vatican take greater control over Jerusalem. I see the Pope being there a lot more regularly. This on the surface all looks very good, but I believe that underneath it, there may be some ominous dealings, particularly the type of the New World Order. There is coming to the earth, if not this year, in the very near future, a rise of a one-world government. And it will be a government that will be originated through United Nations mandates. And the players, some of the main players will be the United States, the Vatican, Israel, Russia, some of the other major countries, United Kingdom. These countries will implement in the future a one-world government where there will no longer be the United States Constitution. People will lose civil rights, and many great tragedies will occur. This will not appear immediately at first. This is all going to happen very subtly, but when it occurs, it will be very tragic and very destructive and very shocking. So when you see signs of peace and everybody saying, peace, peace, the world is peace, remember that it's a false peace. You know, I'm not a Bible thumper, but I do believe even the Bible carries prophecies. And it says in Revelation, they will cry, peace, peace, and then destruction will come upon them. And I think we are nearing the time when that may occur. So we're going to be vigilant. You know, as I say here at Spirit Channel, we don't run into the streets screaming in panic. Spiritual people do not need to fear, because we know that ultimately we go back to God, back to light, back to spirit. And so no matter what happens on the earth, we know our eternal destiny. But for those people who are very worldly, who don't believe in anything higher, this new world government may be a terror beyond which they are prepared for. I speak from experience because I am a targeted individual. And for those of you who have been following my channel for the last few months, you know that I am being attacked daily and harassed by electronic weapons. The New World Order will make what I'm experiencing seem mild. I believe that the targeted individual scenario is a warm-up for what is yet to come. And I do feel that the blood moon that is coming is a sign, a herald, a prophetic sign of more things yet to come upon the earth. So I'm not trying to scare you, not trying to terrify you, but I do want you to be aware. As you know, I practice the Wiccan faith. And Wicca means to be wise, and wise people are alert. So I invite all of you here at Spirit Channel, study the prophecies, study the signs, and let's keep watch together. I'm so glad you guys are here. Thanks for being part of Spirit Channel. Keep it here. On Thursday, we're going to come back. We're going to talk more about my Book of Shadows and a magic spell. So glad you guys are here. Blessings. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. We'd love you to be part of our channel. Or even if you're not new, subscribe. We'd love you to be here. Listen, comments in the box below. Tell me what you know about the blood moon prophecy. Thumbs up, like this, share it, favorite, share with your friends. And be back here on Thursday. Blessings to you all.